And good evening. Welcome once again to another episode of The Company. Today is February 3rd. It is 10:05 p.m. I apologize if we appear late. Let's blame everything on Sosa. So
I was about to say that.
I really
Fuck you.
I hope everybody had an amazing week. I'm loving the silence of 2021. I know we've had some. Let me turn that down. I know we had some issues, and we'll talk about the whole the death thing later on in the show. But again, thank everybody for coming in. Today is the third day into Black History Month. So how do you say Happy Black History Month? Be aware. Hope you read something this Black History Month.
I'm black every day.
I am reminded 24/7, 365.
Because we in America, they won't let us not know we black.
You're just not demonized for a month. That's all. Everybody quotes Martin Luther King and reminds us that Rosa Parks did so much.
The first word out is a mouth on Black History Month on our Black
nigga.
Nigga.
Hey, Q-Tip said it best, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say what he said, but he said
nigga. Oh,
what?
The song. You know the song.
I'm just saying.
Please y'all stay.
Oh, this is good off the cloth.
She said, "Y'all are black." Nope. Please stay. Don't leave, y'all. Don't leave. Welcome in, Erica.
Hey, Erica.
And hey, everybody that's coming in. So Black History Month, is it? I think one of the questions that was posed in our pre-show, because we do pre-shows, y'all. We actually like prep for this show.
Sometimes.
What's up, Hogan?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Is Black History Month relevant? Is it necessary? Is it a cash grab? Is it something that we can just kind of try to get past so we can just move on with our lives like everybody else? So I think Rich had posed that question. So let's
man. It's just funny because like we have just come off the heels of like one of the most tumultuous administrations that talk where race has become a thing, and then literally 2 weeks later, all of a sudden everybody's like quoting, from like the top 5 Negro historical figures on the planet. So it's like, Martin Luther King quote was like, that is like your go-to. Like if you want someone to not to like all of a sudden show that, hey, I know a black friend. There you go. I'm just saying. So it's like, you see this over and over again, and it's kind of like, would we call this pandering at this point? Because it's just kind of like, I hear this from you every year, and then literally on March 1st, you will like then say something about how a certain group all of a sudden has just made the world terrible. So I'm just trying to, for me, it's like I'm not saying, I don't want to say it's irrelevant, because I think cultural appreciation is a thing, right? But Black history, as we define it, is part of American history. This shouldn't be the only month that you learn about Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, Booker T. Washington. You go through the standard list, and no one learns about those who have gone a lot further, or even those who haven't really had the same notoriety, but were really instrumental in the Black experience to get from being, slaves to where we are now.
Or like those people we find out really did something, and it wasn't don't be offended anybody, the white person they claimed that did it. A lot of that stuff's coming out now.
Right.
Elvis Presley.
Oh yeah. Fuck him and John Wayne.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Elvis. Elvis was a pedophile.
You caught that, Sosa?
Yeah. Like the power. Yeah, I got
the power.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sosa. Go ahead. What you got to say?
Speak your mind. Sosa has been tiptoeing. He's like, "Am I allowed to talk about this?" I'm like, "Sosa, you have 2 black children, so cook."
Cook. It doesn't mean nothing, because I've heard people who have black kids like
You're not
ignorant.
Angelina Jolie or Madonna adopting black kids, motherfucker. You
What's the other lady who adopted the little black baby and then dressed him up like a girl till he figured out he believed he was a girl.
Forgot about that.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Shit.
I forgot her name. But anyway, go ahead.
Maybe devil's advocate, but if you want to monetize Black Power and Black History Month and yada yada, I'm not saying great, but it is bringing awareness. So Hollywood, Black Panther came out. Hollywood was like, yo, this shit went $1 billion quick. Duh, motherfucker. Black money gives you fucking exposure.
And there's a lot of white people who support that stuff.
Right.
And then on top of so it's not just black people coming in and watching Black Panther 5 times. There's white people saying, yeah, let's watch this shit too.
Mm-hmm.
There was tons in my theater. Tons.
That was like 2018.
Yes, January 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
February,
so
one of them.
February.
You know what I mean? It's like
February, yeah.
You just now getting that? Like, what the fuck? What did people have to do? And I think it was February. Like it was like
February.
Valentine's Day of 2018.
Right.
So you know what I mean? It's like it's fucked up that it takes money to make you motherfuckers realize this shit is important. But fuck it, let's capitalize on it. And I think Ryan Coogler capitalized on it.
I think Black Panther is more, to me, it's more the exception than the rule. Because it seems like a lot of companies, what they do is then they start throwing up, like for the single month, they like, you know, they do bring awareness, but it's like, why, right? So, go ahead.
I'm saying, to me, it was the start. So
agreed, yeah.
God forbid, I mean, sadly, tragedy had to strike for 2020 to be like, let's go back. For Trayvon Martin and what happened in Ferguson, what happened in Baltimore, like there was a ball rolling.
Mm-hmm.
It took a fucking decade, damn near a decade, but it took a ball rolling. BLM came out. There was pushback until you can't push back no more.
Right. So
like this is a culmination of all of that. And yeah, they're monetizing, but the ban on hair has been a big thing, and now Dove is getting into it, and Dove is saying we're gonna help overturn these bans on you can't wear braids, you can't wear locks.
City of Durham and Greensboro just remove those bans on certain hairstyles.
Is it? Wow. Are they monetizing it? Yes. Should you motherfuckers take advantage of it? Hell yeah. Because no, what I'm saying is, we're bringing in you money. It's the same thing as politicians. We're voting for you. Why are we voting for you if you're not going to do what we want? Fuck you. We're going to go this way.
We should ban comb overs if they want to keep doing that.
Oh my God.
Good luck.
That's why I'm bald.
He said,
bruh. That ain't ever going away.
If we want to keep it 100.
Yeah, nah, man.
That ain't even a racial thing, because I seen some black folk with comb overs, and it's
how
black people have comb overs?
Yeah, Brian, I don't understand how that works. What kind of perm do you have to have?
There are a lot of older black folk who had really, really good hair. So they had the whole Afro thing.
That's self-hate. Good hair.
No. There's no such thing as good hair.
I'm joking. I'm totally joking.
But it's not good hair.
When they get the little donut or the little half donut or horseshoe, whatever you want to call it, their hair is so long, so they kind of comb it over, and it just looked like burnt ramen, just like laying.
Why Brian can always illustrate something?
So
always.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
A long time.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up, but Brian needs to go fuck himself because he's the only one with a full head of fucking hair.
I agree.
Got hair?
Oh, okay, my bad, Nick. My bad, counselor. My bad.
Nick's like,
I shave my head up every other day, man. I'm with you, Sosa.
It is a recession-proof hairstyle. What are you talking about? That is great.
Yeah, this is expensive. I ain't gonna lie, man. I remember back when I was young, haircuts was $10. You're not leaving that shop without paying $25, $30 now. And that's feel weird or not.
Remember we
dude, it's 15 for beard.
Well, Brian, what you have a kid? You got to what you have a kid, then y'all both got to get a haircut.
You gotta get a kid haircut too.
Oh, so you getting haircuts and Similac? Oh, you fucked.
Yeah, I ain't.
But anyway, we are diverging off of the subject. I'm not gonna sit here and have to defend my hair all night. Damn it! I apologize for having. But anyway, like we were saying, how I feel about Black History Month. I think it is very necessary. My problem is the limited amount of education.
That's
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because we've been around for a long time, so we hear the same thing, and we've been hearing the same thing for damn near 35 years, or however long you've been out of school or in school. After a while, you're like, there are more people that have done things for the Black community than Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and Malcolm X. And, the famous five or whatever you want to say.
Right.
There's so much more to learn. There's so much more to know.
Excuse me.
There's so much more stuff to learn before slavery. So I just feel like and I don't really know how in-depth a curriculum you could go in a month trying to teach people more than just, the struggle that we went through in the 60s and the 50s.
But I think there's a part of this that's kind of like, this should be a part of American history in general. So it's not just laser focused to a month either, because this is like the formation of this country is significantly rooted in basically having free labor, which is how you got to the front of the Industrial Revolution. So it's kind of like, I'm not necessarily saying that this should be taken away or there isn't a focus on certain things, but at the same time, it's like, this is the only time that those things are really brought up. Whereas the rest of a curriculum, it's like, oh yeah, you have basically 8 other months out of the year to learn about all of these other things. And there's this 1 month where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, here we go.
Yeah.
So do you think it should just kind of gradually be a part of, like, say, if you have U.S. history, just
I don't see why not.
Example, I don't know.
So
Real quick, just because I'm saying, Marcus threw me off. Shut the fuck up. If y'all remember, and probably none of y'all do because it was 20 years ago, but high school American history was everything crammed into what, 6 months?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely not defending it. I'm all for teachers.
Sure.
I'm all for educators. I don't like bureaucrats. You motherfuckers that sit at your desk and say, this is what our curriculum going to be. I kind of understand it, but fuck you anyway. But the teachers just have to do what the curriculum says.
correct.
If the curriculum says we have to go from 1776 to the present, you have to fit in everything. And we're talking about wars. We're talking about the Revolutionary War, War 1812, Civil War. Like, you're going down the line, and I'm not saying it's okay, but at the same time, if they could incorporate that there were black people here, before Columbus, like if they could kind of incorporate that, cool, but they still got to push everything within those 6 months. Because if you remember, after that, it's fucking world history, and nobody give a fuck about that. So, my point is,
that was one of my least favorite subjects, world history. Like,
man,
about the world, and I should now.
What are you talking about?
Even in college, they touch on it, but they don't grasp it.
So considering
a lot of learning happens out of school.
Hell
A lot of these people who went to high school and I don't know how to do my taxes. Well, fuck, you learned when you got out of school. I can't cook shit. Well, you learned when you got out of school. What? Wait, you mean there's more black people than the 5 we taught us about? Yeah, motherfucker. You learned that shit out of school. So, again, not to defend, fuck them. But again, like there's a very short period that you can get all of this shit in.
So let's say in a 0 to 100 society, if you can't teach the entire American history or history of America, history of travel, blah, 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 do you think we should just throw it out?
No. It's still important. Do you guys remember that one summer I made my son do book reports on like a list of fucking, I got it right here. I think I got it right here. A list of all these important black people. Like Du Bois, founder of Chicago. He did a book report on that shit. And that whole summer, he's like, you know what? I think I'm tired of being black. Because that's all I'm fucking doing. You know?
Well, Sosa, I remember when you told me you had him doing that. I was like, whoa, that's dope as shit. I'm like, if I have a son or a kid, I was like, I might do that.
No, because you have to. Because they're not
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Like, don't nobody know. I'm probably the only Paraguayan you'll ever fucking meet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have to teach him that because he's not going to learn that in school.
No, you know what, Sosa, and this is
point.
I'll make this. I'll say this: being just a black country boy, you are probably not the only Paraguayan we'll ever meet. You're probably the only one that tells us that he's Paraguayan, so we know.
Or the only one that actually speaks to us.
Everybody else is just going to say, "Oh, that's what I'm going to say." You already know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's true. Yeah. But because we are a small country, because we have indigenous bloodlines, because of how mixed our blood is, and because we are heavily Indian, we have that pride. We have that, you know what? We're not like these motherfuckers. Fuck you. So, and that comes from my parents, who comes from my grandparents. Like there's a strong whatever. Some are, and Brian, you're 100% right, because I know some dudes be like, man, I'll just take the Mexican hashtag. Fuck it.
I'm fucking dying.
I'm not doing it.
But just like with black folk, you call a Jamaican a regular black dude, they don't like that shit. And you call it somebody from Africa a regular black dude, they don't want that shit either. So Milo say, what are you, Sosa?
It's a small country in the middle of South America called Paraguay. And yeah, there's mixture, but the majority of it is Indian. Shut the fuck up.
Southern American. Southern American. Oh my God. Boy, that ain't the most pillion thing to say to somebody.
Like, we're so indigenous, we still speak our native language as an official language. So I've heard that too.
That has been a debate for a really, really, really long time. Milo, where the black folk is African Americans, if we have no ties to Africa, if we should just speak all
not at this point.
Yeah,
I agree with her. I've not African American thing. I always go, and if I know you well enough, and if you're of the fair shade, I go, why the hell did you just say that? Like,
because that's
what you can say black. It's okay. I want to,
but that's what they've been taught. Doesn't mean, to be honest, it's really just cultural conditioning.
Black is not. Well, let me ask this quick question around the room for anybody. Is black like offensive to y'all if a white person says it?
Colored is.
Wait.
Colored. Oh yeah, colored. I'm like, who? If you over 70, I'm just gonna act like you're senile and don't know. But
wait, kick him in the chest.
But if somebody says, yeah, that black guy, does that bother you if a white person says that? I get that, but like, let's say, just say like you walk into a bar and you're like, hey, did you see this guy? Like, a black guy? Yeah, right there. Would you be mad? Have you ever seen mad? Anybody says it?
Have you ever seen somebody try to
go?
Go?
There's some people that will get mad.
Not me. It's not that deep.
Oh, to me,
because that's just a characteristic in theory. I'm like, that white guy over there, black. I've never been pressed about it. Yeah, she said don't bother her. I've never been pressed.
Yeah, neither have I. Because I would say it's an accurate descriptor. I mean, in given the context of where we physically are located, I mean, I think it just makes makes sense.
And we're in the
right?
South, so it's a lot more of us. So
right,
but it's almost not split down the middle, but closer.
White Man Can't Jump.
Huh? White Man Can't Jump. I love that movie.
Man Can't Jump. Mm-hmm. You remember when the ref said black shirts? Why the fuck gotta be black?
I remember seeing that for the first time, and I'm like, "That's a thing." I still remember that.
I'm sorry. You mentioned White Man Can't Jump. I just started thinking about
Rosa Perez's. Yeah, we got it. We know. What, her in the shower? We know.
No, she was in the bed. She had on that loose.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, great.
Have y'all? No, I was gonna ask. Have y'all ever seen someone try to describe you without using racial terms?
No.
Like if someone actually, because some people, think that the term black is offensive, so they don't use the term African American either. So they're like, oh, what does this guy look like? Well, he's
he's tall, skinny,
right? Trying to figure it out, trying to match up other descriptors in order to approximate who you are. It's like, just say he's black.
Well, see, and that's what Erica's saying here. They even say black in a hushed tone, like it's a curse word,
right?
Because it's become so dangerous to describing race.
But I mean, there's way more things you can be offended by than that.
Right.
Like I said, if you're saying with a certain kind of tone, I get that, but just in general, way more things you can say that can offend you than that black guy.
I think it's to Nick's point.
I like that right there.
Yeah, it's funny Nick said that, because it's one thing. It's like if someone says that black guy, and then like if they say the blacks, there's a different.
Right. Because I'm not gonna be like the whites over there. It would be weird.
Context clues.
Mm-hmm. There's a different
that
context.
That tone I get it. But in a general tone, be like, yeah, that black guy right there. But it's not in a malicious way.
Right.
Or like that black guy just walked in. That's who you were looking for. That's fine.
For black people.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's all about context. It's all about context. If
don't
somebody
go Riley Cooper, I'm about all you black people. Don't go Riley Cooper.
Right. That's when my fist goes to something.
If there was something ignorant going on, and I was with somebody of another race, and it was like those black guys outside are making noise, that holds a little, racial hate or
context.
Weight.
Right.
Yeah, it was context.
Because he sounds like he's from Lexington. That also kind of fuels it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but like you even put this, like when you put the southern, drawl with it, it just immediately says, I wonder how many times you said the N-word, right? It just has that sound to it. So I mean, again, like I didn't even interrupt, but it just
no, you're good. I just
did we ever tell Marcus what we were talking about?
Oh, Marcus, we were talking about the importance of Black History Month and if it's still necessary or how it should be taught.
You ain't got to explain shit to Marcus. He's up for the next 8 hours. It doesn't fucking matter.
If it's set in the Vista, I'll let it slide. 5 points.
It's questionable in 5 points.
For my people in Colombia or have been in Colombia, you know that.
Another thing with that, I just happen to remember Bill Burr said something about like, and this is like maybe over 10 years ago, but he said, and I put it in the chat, but if you YouTube Bill Burr, African American, and he'll make a joke about it. But I mean, people had a problem with saying black people, and not just how we were just saying, you can't ignorantly say that shit and get away with it, but just black people. Just whatever. Just thought.
The problem I have with the whole race conversations is if I'm in a situation and it has nothing to do with race, and race has nothing to do with what we're talking about, and somebody just brings up the fact that one of us is black or I'm black or is a black thing. You know, it's like, why is that something that has to be brought up in the conversation?
Yeah.
Like Comic-Con?
If
I have to say, Brian.
I know, and I had to hold my goat that day. But as far as, you know, just regular conversation with people hanging out, just being, why does race have to be brought up? And no matter, it's been done in so many situations. It's like, no matter what the situation is, somebody has to point out the fact that I might be the black guy in the group.
Because it is on.
That's when it starts to bother me.
And I was gonna say the only reason why it always comes up is because it's about as American as apple pie.
Nah, dude, that's
Man, like
I like that.
What up,
Rob?
Rob? But yeah,
hey Rob, we still gonna talk shit to you, even though you got your kid in your pick.
Yeah, right.
Trying to be safe. It's not gonna kick.
This is not a safe space.
Oh my god!
That's funny.
Hey, so I forgot. Go ahead.
Oh shit! What is he drinking?
I'm going in.
Okay.
All right.
Just give me the cue when I'm talking too much.
No, I told you I'm gonna go. Ooh.
There you go.
Y'all are wild.
But let's see. What do we have here?
Oh,
let me go. Are we?
Have any of y'all been
last minute
ideas? Real quick, since we're on the subject, because I'm watching Superstore. Have any of y'all ever been in a racial sensitivity course?
No, I'm not racist. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
And I'm not saying because you were the culprit, but so everybody has to watch it.
Oh yeah. We've taken those courses. Taking the racial sensitivity courses. You've taken the sexual harassment. These sexual harassment videos for any company that you work for, especially retail, is hilarious.
Man,
I always laugh my ass off at these things. Oh, look, Susan's at the copier. I'm gonna touch her booty, and then it pauses. And be like, did John do the right thing?
Y'all are dumb.
What is Susan on her ass?
dude,
don't.
Those the military does it, retail does it,
law enforcement does it.
Yeah. Don't worry.
The racial sensitivity shit. Abe has a disease.
God.
First of all, Rob,
I want to go drinking with Rob one time and see how many fights we can get into.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say. I don't think you do because y'all will fight, but yeah. Okay. You want the fights.
No, they wouldn't fight each other. They'd fight other people.
And then all it's going to be is this white guy and this Mexican who came in here starting shit.
And then me and Brian got to fight.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Yep. You're like, God, dog, y'all got to shut the fuck up.
I know it can help you out.
Yeah.
What is Marcus talking about?
Okay.
But yeah, I do think Black History Month is necessary. Like to, try to reel it back in. I do think Black History Month is necessary, but it shouldn't stop with the famous five. It should go further. A lot of stuff you should learn on your own. You should be encouraged to learn on your own. Because I think a lot of teachers, well, when I was growing up, I was in high school in Atlanta, in middle school. A lot of those teachers didn't like teaching Black folk, and it was very, very apparent.
Wow.
So
tell them to fucking move.
Well, it was a point where like February would come around, and you automatically knew the TV was going to come into class and Roots was going to be played. That was it. And go home.
What?
That's what happened.
So Roots just solves racism. That's
Roots was our African American history. That's what it was.
Roots was the Hallmark channel. Like, it's a good series, but Roots is like the Hallmark channel of our history.
That's almost like the equivalent of watching Jesus get crucified. You didn't tell none of the story before. You didn't tell none of the story after. You just watch the fucking pain.
Right.
Is that kind of what I'm?
Yeah. Absolutely. And
y'all
then
motherfuckers either freeze or be like,
everything was good and everybody was happy because they were free.
And that's not how it's exactly not how it happened.
Right.
Blacks were brought over to work for no money. Then Abe Lincoln came with his cape and said, "Stop it." And everything was good on Monday.
On Monday.
You should be damn happy we let you stay.
It's
look at he said he don't
watch One Night in Miami shit.
Still haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either.
It takes me a while to watch heavy stuff. There's a lot of movies that I'm kind of refusing to watch. I'll watch that, but I do have a small list of movies about Black history or Black things that happen to Black folk that I'm just not gonna watch.
Eyes on the Prize.
No, I've seen that. I mean, like
I'll say probably the worst part of that movie.
12 Years Later. You haven't seen that?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, Brian,
it's one of the heaviest movies you'll ever watch. It probably is the heaviest movie because there ain't no comedic relief in it at all to save you.
No, sir. Yeah, and your girl, hey man, Lupita thinks she has 12 minutes of screen time, and honestly, she earned that damn Oscar.
She earned it. Oh my gosh,
really?
Earned.
Yeah,
earned.
And what's the lead guy name? He earned a lot too. Yeah, he was excellent, but
he was. But Lupita, she, she was in that movie for 12 minutes.
At this point, you probably couldn't watch it because it's her.
Nah, don't do that.
Oh,
it would shatter your dreams,
dude. You might as well. You might as well put Lupita in the sex video because this motherfucker like, yeah.
This nigga.
Next subject, please.
Oh my god.
Real quick. So real quick. So sadly. And I'm getting this like second, third hand, whatever. So the Capitol riots happen. Everybody's mad. Well, people with common sense are mad. Chiquita has a friend whose father is, cool with immigrant motherfucker. And the guy calls his dumbass immigrant friend, and the dude's laughing about it. And why are you laughing? Because he doesn't give a fuck about. Obviously, he doesn't give a fuck about whatever. He's one of those. Well, BLM did it. Well, BLM didn't fucking rush the Capitol, motherfucker. First of all, whatever. So what I'm saying is, so we watched and this might be a segue. So I've been watching The Sopranos again. I haven't watched it in about 20 years. Like the beginning was 20 years ago. I forgot how much racist shit was on there. But if you watch the show, Tony's always singing something from the 50s from Black artists.
Yeah.
Always. There's not one episode he's not like, yo, that was a great song, yada, yada, yada. Because he's all in, Motown, yeah, whatever. Richie Valens' anniversary is today. He was, he was a artist, whatever, one of the sock hoppers. But they had Black people who were artists back then too. And people would sing their shit. So anytime you hear a Mexican singing Black music, why the fuck are you racist? Like, I don't understand. Like everybody, and it's funny that we've been saying it now, but it goes back decades. They like your culture, but they don't like you, which I don't fucking stand. So whatever, I'll shut the fuck up now.
That sounds like football in the South, but I digress.
I'll shut up.
And that's not every white person because I love white people, but they know the people we talking about.
Yeah,
you know, like how like maybe during like Christmas time you might watch certain movies. Is there anything like movie wise that you watch during February? Anything that you might particularly care for?
That's a good point.
I do have a point.
Good question.
But just something about Black history.
I watch movies I like all year round. So I mean, there's nothing specific. I really do wish BET would stop showing Leprechaun in the Hood for Black History Month.
Oh my god!
Do they for real?
Yes.
No, I thought you were bullshit. I haven't watched that in years.
I watch BET. Period.
I really don't either.
When you flip
that Boondocks episode messed it up.
Does anyone black own BET?
No, it's owned by Viacom, sir.
Viacom, sir.
Well, why the fuck? Why is it
BET? Hold on, I gotta Google something. I legit think somebody just purchased BET and he was a black guy. But anyway, go ahead. As far as movies and TV shows, I think let's go ahead and get on a lighter note, and I'll look that up. Speaking of TV shows and things that you guys watch, and I think Sosa was trying to get to this too. Are there any? Because we're all kind of still stuck in the house, and we're trying to find things to watch on TV, things that we like. He said, "I'm upset.
You still watch BET? You caught the same time I did. You caught the same time I did. I just glanced. I love. Hey, please post those. Please post those. Please put those up.
All right, fine.
Yeah. And then what Marcus said.
Isn't it fucked up that like black folk don't even want to watch BET?
Because it's terrible.
Homer's not the first person I've heard say that.
And real quick, the shows that they'll keep for more than one season be trash.
Damn it,
the
Marcus.
ones they'll cancel after one season be the good ones. Every time.
They're bad. They're bad shows.
The good ones always last one season there. I don't get it. What did you say, Nick?
There's good
ones?
ones?
There's some good ones been in there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a good one.
It was some comedy shows back in the day. I'll have to text it to you. I can't remember. Off the top of my head.
When did they drop Uncut?
Homeboys in Outer Space.
That was on UPN, sir.
I do have a really bad habit of judging people by the shows they watch. So when I see somebody post something like one of those Tyler Perry BET shows, I'm like, "Oh, you dumb. Your IQ's not up here." But it's for the ignorant part of the black community. I wouldn't say that. I would say it's for the people who really don't give a shit what they watch.
I'm with you there.
I think they're content with watching the same thing over and over and over again because none of that shit is like new. It's all the same tropes in those shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
It's for the monosyllabic.
So that's like the Law and Order crowd. Got it.
Well, so what are you guys watching? I mean, as far as dramas go, what are you watching now? Like, what is the thing that you would say? You know, this I would binge watch, or I look forward to watching when it comes on.
Like right now, not our favorites yet, but like right now.
First of all, Carrie, we know y'all like Love Jones. Y'all watch that thing 32 times in a row if it came up. Love Jones and Love and Basketball.
Yeah, us dudes like those movies for different reasons.
That Love and Basketball shit.
Look, I saw Nick.
You said if they swap out white people for black people, it's a Tyler Perry show. Pretty much. But yeah, what are you guys watching?
Ooh, the only thing I am watching right now that I'm looking forward to right now is WandaVision.
I wasn't okay.
And I'll say this: it is a show, and I know we were trying to get it to the drama aspect of it, right?
It could be anything because that's not like a comedy, is it?
But it is, but then it's not.
No, okay.
Because I will say this: it's like the first 3 episodes, you really don't. You get pieces of what's going on, and then the 4th episode just dropped everything where it was, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Now I see where y'all doing now. So yeah, I would have to say and this is probably going to sound weird coming from me, but I will say that the first 4 episodes of WandaVision have had more of a story than the entire 2 seasons of The Mandalorian.
I agree.
Well, yeah.
You know, even though I love Star Wars to death, man, but it really just drives home that fact.
Well, here's my thing with the Star Wars stuff. Like, The Mandalorian was dope, but the Star Wars thing, it gives the writer an opportunity to be lazy because they know Star Wars people are going to watch Star Wars shit.
And honestly, man, you know what? To be perfectly honest with you, you're right, because I really think.
Stand Marcus. I fucking hate your face.
So in the heat of the night, it's called Detective Tibbs. Got it.
I just read that. What the hell?
If y'all don't follow us, we always randomly talk about it in the heat of the night. I don't know if we're doing it here, but we do it.
I know the blackest thing people, the blackest thing black folk do is call a TV show the main character.
Yeah,
y'all watch the Urkel show tonight? The Urkel show? What the fuck is the Urkel show?
Hey, I blame Matlock for making us say that. Matlock. Hey, they were smart. Matlock, nigga, Matlock.
I still ain't watched Heat of the Night.
Are you serious?
You know I ain't watched that shit.
Listen, man, Sosa was out here in these streets, man.
So first of all, if you're going to watch In the Heat of the Night, the series, you have to start with the movie.
Yeah, and don't do the one after. Just watch the first movie and then start watching the show.
Yeah, Sidney Poitier is in the original.
The first movie, man, it's really good to watch. It's probably on Netflix or Hulu or something like that now.
And you know, my halfway immigrant ass is thinking, fuck. Okay. In the heat of the night, burning Mississippi. Like,
no.
I'm confusing.
It's not that extensive at all. Like, there's some stuff, but not that bad. No.
Okay.
The movie will make you mad.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about
TV show. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Sidney Poitier. Fuck.
Is he women?
Yes.
No, I don't want to say it.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Okay,
he is.
Okay. Protect that man.
Hey, you know, I mean, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So WandaVision is the only thing you're watching right now, Rich?
Like, to be honest with you,
or like in the past year, I guess.
Even then, man, I think we talked about some of the other stuff before. I mean, now the only other, and I will say this is an anime, but Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, you did talk about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Who
man.
made that noise? Somebody don't like it?
Sosa don't like nothing.
It's no. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The concept of the show is strange at first, but then you get invested in the characters and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And then in all honesty, man, it's like this last episode. It's like to watch like traditional animation mixed. You know how like animes are starting to do that, like that 3D stuff now.
Yeah, she got excited.
I'm saying, man, it's great. Hey. The last episode that just came out this past Sunday, man, no, that was the truth. Like,
but nobody's watching did you watch the live action yet?
Why? No.
You gotta watch the live action.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Wait. Explain to me why Mikasa's good in anime but not on live action.
Why? Look at it.
I'm ignorant. So
listen,
they
they have a way of shooting things over there that just makes it works. The shit works. Please do. Just
yo, the Rich's reaction though.
I was looking down at my phone. Who was that making that noise?
Rich. In a dick tonight.
Because he turned off the camera 3 times on you. Now I said some hostility, sir.
Nah, man, I can't. Nah,
well,
go ahead.
Well, as far as the things that I'm watching, there's this show called The Watch that I'm watching right now, and you do have to actually get one of these streaming services. This is what is fucking up my viewing enjoyment. All these streaming services. They have a show coming out called Gangs of London that I want to watch. And that shit looks so interesting, but you got to get AMC Plus.
What?
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
And I love so many shows on AMC, but that ain't happening.
Yeah, you got to get another streaming service. So it's kind of messing up. I'm kind of limited. I'm watching, because like I said, The Watch. I was watching Star Trek Discovery because that shit's amazing. If y'all ain't watching this is fucking beautiful.
I've heard good things.
I like Star Trek.
Yeah,
I hate Star Wars. Sorry guys, but I like Star Trek. Sorry, Sosa. Man, I'm not doing it.
No.
Did he go Nanu?
Wait.
Nanu.
Wait. That got nothing to do with Star Wars, motherfucker.
That's Mork and Mindy, right?
That's Mork and Mindy.
Fuck that shit.
Oh my god! I couldn't even get my fingers together. I was thinking, like, what did you say?
This man did Nanu with the spot. Live long and prosper.
Hey,
Gene Roddenberry is confused right now.
Hey,
he's rolling in his
right
grave
now.
right now.
I'm mad. I remembered his name just now.
Hey,
No.
Now,
I don't-
and
hey.
Izzo did warn us. Go ahead.
Mobile. I tried to watch Your Honor, and maybe because it was late, but I couldn't get into it. And I love Walt White. I always call it. He'll always be Walter White to me.
Oh, that's a show on Showtime.
But
Somebody told me
I need somebody sign in on Showtime
3 times.
hey, somebody earlier just said Lupin.
I'm only want to watch that one show.
No, you said Lupin earlier, and I've heard good things about that show.
What's Lupin?
Somebody
I have
said
a background. I obviously have a background. I love the
Carrie
show
said
Lupin.
Lupin. Carrie said Lupin.
Lupin is, to me, Lupin is dope. Like, you got to read subtitles and you got to fucking.
Oh boy.
Now
it's
Lupin, it's subbed, right? Not subbed, dubbed. It's dubbed over, right?
It's both. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, man.
And I love. I like it.
Sub over dub always. I don't care what it is.
Regardless.
Sometimes you look away, Rich. Sometimes you look away, and when you look away, you miss shit. And that's you know what? I was watching One Punch Man.
Wow.
And I love this show. I had to wait until they did dubs before I could watch it.
No,
I was not going to sit there and stare at my screen the whole time.
That's part of the journey, my friend. That's how it works.
No distractions. You will buy. I got you, Noble.
You was messing up my damn algorithm.
Dude, don't that be making you mad? I'll be like, but then I'd be like, I don't know. You don't pay, so I don't know if you get your own profile.
What the fuck is going on here? Hey, wait, what now?
Talking about like you let somebody get your login and messes up your algorithm, but then I go you ain't paying, so I don't know if you get your own profile.
Who the fuck watch Will and Grace all the season?
Now we about to abandon our topic, but that's fine. Have you ever looked at what people watching? Yeah. You ever looked at what people watching your channel? You were like, what are you watching?
Yo, yeah.
You can. Hey, that's the hilarious thing. You can go on Netflix's site and download your viewing history.
Mm-hmm.
I
log into my Netflix profile just to see what I've been watching.
Nope.
To remember what episodes I need to watch. I always look at that.
When they let us get profiles, fuck it. Y'all watch the other shit. You're not fucking with my profile. Nope.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing to not do on your Netflix profile. Okay, there are a lot of good shows on Netflix. Africa puts out a lot of good shows on Netflix.
My mom watches a lot of those on Amazon.
If you watch
Prime.
one African show, your algorithm is shot.
Oh, the Nollywood stuff, like a lot of the Nigerian stuff.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna have. That's all that's gonna come there.
That pops up on my Prime Video because my mom has to log in for that. So I get a lot.
He like Nigerian shit. Let's see if you want to put some money in a bank account.
Brian, wow,
you're an idiot.
Wow,
you're dumb.
Y'all remember I remember those swindles on Yahoo Mail.
I was trying to cut it off. I didn't know how to. I don't know how to do it. Never mind. But
what other shows are we watching?
Well,
I know Sosa watches this show, but one show I'm actually excited to watch every week is Blacklist.
Yo,
y'all
remember James Spader in the 90s and the 80s?
No,
he played a hot piece of shit in everything he was in.
Oh, James Spader.
Everything.
Yeah.
I think Blacklist came out 2012.
That sounds right. I'm late to the party, but yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So if you don't know what, shut up.
No, you're not, Rob. Rob, you've been blocked.
So,
you can't block. You can't buy Dogecoin or how you say it? Dogecoin?
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
I don't care.
Or GameStop. I got 11 shares of AMC.
Agent Carter was fine.
James Spader was the voice for Ultron.
Yep.
They didn't change his voice for Ultron. He sounds the exact fucking same.
James Spader is one of the actors who will never change his character, but is amazing in everything he plays.
Yo, that Blacklist shit, I'd be like, you know what? I'm all in. That motherfucker's hilarious in that, and he don't try to be.
Remember he was in Stargate. He was a scientist.
I don't watch that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. He was the scientist on there. He was Ultron, and then he was on The Office as well.
What?
And
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
was the same.
I haven't been that far.
Okay, you'll see it.
I need to get on Blacklist. It's Blacklist is actually in my queue on Netflix.
It's really good. I just
in my list rather.
It comes on Fridays. I just happened to catch it by chance one day and got hooked on it.
It's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix, and it's literally in my list. It's in my list, and I just haven't.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch it from the beginning after the show ends. But I want to.
Is it on the last season?
Not yet.
Okay.
So real quick, like quick rundown. He's like a liaison for every criminal in the world. If you're a forger, he can get you money. If you're a fence, he can get you diamonds. If you're a drug lord, he'll point you in the right direction. He knows all the crooked judges. He knows all the crooked feds. Yada yada. Like, it's a good fucking show.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no black people.
Well,
I get it, but
there's one black guy in the show. There's one.
Oh, Denby. Yeah, Denby's dope.
No, well, two men. The FBI, the leader of the agency.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
No, he's been on there for a while. Light-skinned dude. I can't think of his name.
Agent Carter doesn't have powers, so no, I didn't watch that shit.
He was in the 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's two.
So I mean,
she said she had a hard time watching Agent Carter, but
Agent Carter.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
There's none of that.
Prior to 1950, they didn't have black people, Mexicans, Indians. They didn't have nothing. They had white people.
To see Westerns and when they have Native Americans makes me want to like throw stuff at the TV, man.
It doesn't.
It's so racist.
The Lone Ranger, Tonto, was a white motherfucker.
Oh my god! And what's so funny is, a lot of our parents will watch the shit out of those things.
Yep. My dad.
That's what they grew up on. But that's what it is. We watched it. We grew up on. So
yeah, you knew when Rawhide came on, it was just time to go to bed. Just go to sleep.
Rawhide.
Everybody watches shit.
So
until
you motherfuckers are from the South, we didn't have to deal with that shit.
Oh, that's huge down here, man. Like on the Inspiration channel, my mom was in the hospital about 2-3 years ago. I went to the hospital. The Inspirational channel has Westerns. I did not know that.
What?
Yes. Because my grandma was there. It's like, yeah, they got it on here. I'm like, okay.
Oh, nah.
They know their audience.
No.
She would know.
No, I never watched Agent Carter.
It was okay for what it was.
I forgot
about I tried to watch, what was the other one?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I just lost interest.
Hey, I only started watching that because they had Ghost Rider on there, and then I cut it off.
Oh, Ghost Rider, like the TV show?
No.
I'll be the ass to see if Sosa would remember it. I know he doesn't. He was outside already.
Yeah.
Damn.
Speaking of bullshit TV shows, Queen Latifah's in The Equalizer, and I'm not buying it.
I think never mind. I'm about to go.
No.
It's gonna be a lot of stunt doubles in that.
No, listen. Queen Latifah's street smart. Of course, she's from Newark. I mean, well, she's from New Jersey. She came through with the
Milo knew what I was talking about.
Ghost
Rider.
Not watching that.
I just caught it.
I know you're talking about. I'm not fucking following you up.
I love that show.
I'm not
I'd
following.
watch it right now. Right now.
Queen Latifah is the equalizer. I'm not buying that shit.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah.
And I give her credit. I give her all the credit in the world because she came through as a female MC who didn't write her shit and parlayed that shit into. I think she was a Maybelline spokesperson at one point. Like, hey, I give you all the credit in the world. Living single.
Oh wow.
You know,
nerd.
So, but I'm just not watching. I'm not watching that shit.
So speaking of things to look forward to, because you were talking about the the Equalizer show. And Rob, come back next week. I really do want to talk about this hedge fund stuff. So we'll say that for next week because it might take longer than we got.
Wait a minute.
But
so Rob knows about college football and hedge funds. Yo, we gotta get a drink. He's a
well-rounded guy. But as far as things we're looking forward to, I think March 5th, the Coming to America 2 is supposed to be streamed on HBO Max.
No, it's Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. It's going to be streamed on Amazon Prime.
Video.
Yeah.
When is it?
March 5th.
Oh no! Who is that? The guy from the shadows. What you got? What's your problem? What's your problem, B?
I don't know.
That was a Nick. That was you.
That was me.
Oh, I thought it was Nick.
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I was on for March 5th.
Oh, March 5th.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't.
So they released the latest trailer.
There's another one.
Hilarious. Yeah, they released the trailer. So another one actually. So it looks hilarious. I do have high hopes for the show. I don't like Leslie Jones
at all.
I don't.
I don't have no problem with her.
I don't.
Neither do
I
I.
love her struggle. I love her grind. I love that she's getting parts.
She
I don't
comment you when I was in middle school, high school.
She's not funny to me.
Yeah, she's
really.
Yeah,
funny to me.
Or that was a horrible casting choice. Maybe she might surprise me in this movie, but personally,
y'all let Leslie be great, man.
I will.
She ain't been great yet.
Whoa! Hey, that's not Kevin Hart to me.
No, it's not enough.
I ain't gonna go there.
It's not.
Listen,
do not watch the movie.
Listen, if so, Chicky was talking shit. Not really talking shit, but when we were talking about stand-up comedians not too long ago, she's like, "Why y'all ain't bring no women up?" I was like, "Okay, well, let's talk about women in the '80s." Anybody?
I'm sorry. I was looking at a text somebody just sent me.
Nicole Kidman playing Lucille Ball. That don't even go together.
I don't even care.
Nicole Kidman's from New Zealand, ain't she?
I fuck with Lucy. Anyway, can y'all think of a female comedian stand up regardless in the 80s?
What, Marsha Warfield? Paula Poundstone?
Marsha Warfield. That's one.
Ellen.
Oh.
So let's get to the 90s.
Paula Poundstone. That's the only name I remember from the 80s. Yep. And what's the chick with the lips? What's the chick with the lips?
Adele Gibbons?
No. I'm talking about the white lady.
I don't know who the fuck you talking about.
You talking about the chick that was on Roseanne?
There you go. She was a comedian in the 80s.
Who?
Sandra Bearhart? What's her name?
Yeah, that's her name. Sandra Bearhart or whatever.
See, I didn't know that.
You didn't know she was a comedian? I knew that growing up.
So here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Besides us not knowing, in the 80s, women stand-up comedians were not pushed to the forefront.
Oh, not at all. They
were just like actress, not stand-up comedian / actress. Actress.
What was the old lady name?
Joan Rivers?
No, Mom something. She was an old
Mom Mabley?
Yeah, Mom's
Mabley.
Yeah, wasn't she in the 80s?
Have you seen her documentary?
I mean, like she was super old in the 80s, but she was still doing stand-up.
You seen her documentary?
Who?
Mom's Mabley.
Yeah, she's the totally different person in real life.
I have to watch this shit.
Like she was pulling chicks, if you know what I mean.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find it for y'all. That documentary threw me off.
So, getting back to it, Ms. Jones is not hilarious to me. They could have found somebody better. Tiffany Haddish is not funny to me.
Carol Burnett is a legend.
Yeah, Carol Burnett is.
It's a lot of people.
Mama's Family.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. If you like comedians and actors, if you talk to them, like her name comes up a lot more than I ever expected.
Because she used to be like big with the Tim Conway show.
Yeah, that used to show a lot when I was a kid on like TBS and shit.
My thing with Tiffany Haddish.
I like her so.
Tiffany Haddish is perfect. Well, she's really, really good at towing the line between being loud and being annoying. You know, so I can stand her comedy. I don't think she's really, really funny, but she still doesn't get on my nerves.
She's got Kevin Hart tendencies to me. Sorry.
well, he's one of the people that helped her make it.
Well, there you go.
She was living in her car.
So, okay. So what about Adele? Adele Givens.
She's loud. I don't like it. She's too much. She got a mouth on her though.
No, some more has a mouth. But
that's Nia Long's sister, right?
Like his camera off again.
You guys are uncouth.
Who has Chris Rock tendencies? You talking about what's her name? Who did we just say?
Adele Givens or
Samore? Or Samore or who?
Chris Rock is good in spurts.
I love Chris Rock.
Yeah, I do too.
I put Chris Rock and DL in the same category, but Chris Rock is a little higher than DL.
No, I don't have those close. And I like DL now, but he's just starting to get there with me. I think he's so much better.
This is what I'm saying. DL and Chris are both socially aware and socially conscious comedians.
Oh, you mean in that realm? I thought you were great.
I can see
when
that.
DL was on Comic View, I turned that shit off.
I hated it.
Way funnier. Chris is way funnier than DL.
Okay.
But I'm saying, as far as the content and the shows they put out, they're both neck and neck.
Yeah,
they're in the same category.
We talking about this as an activist. I fuck with DL. Yeah. As a stand-up comedian,
now he's okay. I've seen this more stuff.
He's in the 5-6
years.
His new comedy special is actually all right. I will give him that.
Mm-hmm. All right, like let's drink and watch it because we got nothing else to do but quarantine. Or
no, I would actually say it's actually worth watching.
I will say out about the last 5-6 years, I say Ali Wong has had one of the top 5 stand-up impressions. Her shit.
Let's be honest now.
Her shit is good.
Let's be honest. As far as stand-ups go, there are very few comedians whose stand-up you've watched more than once. Very few. I'm pretty sure Eddie Murphy has.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I've actually seen.
I've watched Chris. I've watched Bring the Pain and Bigger Than Black a lot.
So, give me a number. Give me a number, Brian. What are you talking about?
As far as comedians who stand up, you've watched more than once.
He yells too much. Yeah.
Like if I say Eddie Murphy, Delirious and Raw, I've watched him over 1,000 times in my life. Okay.
I can at least name 5. Just thinking off the top of my head, inebriated, I can name 5.
Mm-hmm.
Is that too much?
Name them.
Never too much.
Tom Segura, Bill Burr, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock.
That's how you sound.
I'm surprised you said Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. Early Cat Williams, but he got tired with that pimp shit.
He's a one-hit wonder.
I did not like all that pimp stuff.
Yeah,
that was boring to me. That was lame.
He's a one-hit wonder.
A lot of his jokes were the same.
No, I don't think I wouldn't consider Cat Williams a one-hit wonder. I consider Cat really good when he started. Well, not even when he started, because when he started, he was a Christian comedian, and nobody has seen any of his Christian.
Nobody.
And then they said he was something called Cat in the Hat before he even became quote unquote Money Mike thing. So
now there are 2, maybe 2 of his stand-ups that I can watch.
Which one?
When he first came out, the one where he was talking about his son was on the pills and he wanted to run. but he couldn't. Like, what you think about, son? Running.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
just like,
I remember that.
Okay.
So there are a couple of Cat Williams.
I'll give you that. Okay, yeah.
Of course, you know, once Hollywood get to you and they start putting you in everything and they let you do a stand up, it ain't gonna be funny.
Okay,
you ain't got shit.
I got 8. Kevin Hart is my 8th.
Kevin Hart is what?
My 8th. So off the top of my head,
what just happened?
Oh, Nick hurt his
Is this gonna be the I don't want no parts of this?
You know, Nick don't fuck with Kevin Hart at all.
That's a silent protest.
I don't understand, Nick. Kevin was funny in the first 2.
He's all right. I'm not like Nick, but I
think if somebody held me to
like
gunpoint, Kevin Hart name wouldn't come up until after like maybe 30, 40 comedians. People go, really? Yes.
Really?
Yeah. No,
He's
yeah.
not.
I'll give you that.
And I applaud a black man doing his thing. I
He got that hustle, though.
I'm a fan by default because I like that he's winning.
I don't like the
Other
hustle.
than that, I don't.
I liked his first 2 because the first one, he knew that was it for him. Like if that didn't pop off, he was done and he couldn't do anything else.
But why, Brian? Because he just put out Soul Plane. What the fuck?
No. It's not even Soul Plane. We didn't even see his rise because he had a sitcom. He had Soul Plane.
I never saw that sitcom till like
no.
And if that stand up didn't work, then that was his last chance.
It did.
I liked it.
He did it.
I tried.
That might be funny.
Hey,
I heard of that.
You see him over there.
Hey, that kid was 12 years old.
That little nigga was trained in the art of something.
I like
the movies.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know who she's talking about.
Yeah, who you talking about?
She talking about Kevin Hart.
The Leprechaun? Oh, okay.
Kevin Hart in what movies though?
Yeah, what movie?
I don't like
let me
his
say
movie.
this.
They're trash.
Joe Pesci. Shit, we even going back to Humphrey Bogart because he was only like 5'7". Sylvester Stallone. All these motherfuckers did great things for short motherfuckers, and then you got Kevin Hart bringing us back 30 years. What the fuck, man? So I can't get shut the fuck up.
Paper Soldiers. Yeah.
I have still never seen it. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Is that a war movie?
It's a Rockefeller movie.
It's not.
It's a what?
It's a Rockefeller movie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Don't watch it.
I have never been a fan of.
No, it's good to watch it as like a comedy. Like, don't look at it as something serious.
No.
You're not looking at
No, don't. I'm telling you.
The whole hip hop movie thing, can't stand it. Cameron movie thing, can't stand it. No Limit movies, take them shits out of here.
But
I got the hookup was horrid.
But did you like Paid in Full though?
That was good.
But that was still a Hollywood movie. It just had rappers in it.
I like
You know
Belly.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Wrong movie.
Belly?
No, but I thought he was saying that was in Paper Soldiers.
No, we just said
No, we just said
okay.
Belly.
Okay,
Ketchup.
okay.
Let's go to Africa. Nas did that shit. He ain't never got another acting role.
No. All right, so let's bring it back. What's your 5 favorite TV shows, period?
TV shows? Shit that I can watch now. Letterkenny.
Oh my
I
God.
love that show. Fuck, man.
Ooh, 5.
I can watch
Take your ass to Canada then, Drake.
I can watch Martin over and over again.
Yeah, Martin, always.
Let's see. Something I can watch over and over again.
You didn't think about this? We talked about this early, motherfucker.
Today?
Yeah, man.
I went in the chat earlier today.
Well, fuck 3 days ago.
You said I Love Lucy and Price is Right.
Right? If Bob Barker didn't raise you on those snow days, You're not.
You know, watch Price is Right too many times when they done gave away the second car. They ain't giving no more.
Yeah, you have been watching it because I don't think I've ever watched Price is Right on consecutive days in my life.
Yeah, they done gave away the second car. They ain't giving away another one.
Yep.
So before Marcus fucking spoils it, I'll give you mine.
Sopranos.
I'll give you Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Ozarks, and The Wire. Those are my 5.
Mine is close to that.
Snowfall might be 6, but I just started it.
Ozark is the greatest example of you should abandon your family that I've ever seen in my life. Fuck your wife. Fuck them kids. Fuck
that daughter. Oh my god, she's
that daughter's.
I haven't watched it yet.
That son's my nigga. Once he got that, they got. Oh, never mind. I can't spoil.
Can y'all just stop and go to work and school and shut the hell up?
Thank you, Brian.
The whole movie just triggered my anxiety. The whole show. I'm sorry.
Aubriana, before I die, if you're watching this, watch Ozarks. Understand why I'm telling you to shut the fuck up and listen to me. Go ahead.
Who's Aubriana?
My daughter, dummy.
I thought her name was...
No, Killian is her nickname.
Oh, we never knew.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I never knew. And on that note, we're going to talk to you after the show about that. All right, I did my top 5.
Was Killian for 7
you
years.
All this time. Done been around the girl, knew nothing.
Y'all serious? I'm gonna name my half black, half Paraguayan child an Irish fucking name.
Yes.
No. I'm about to say, you do not see that us black people have these Anglo-Saxon names.
Well,
all of us.
Wait a minute.
You know what? The worst time to find shit out about your homies is during the goddamn show.
Ain't none of these names up here black.
I don't know. Nobody. Is your son? Is that his name?
No, his name Marcelo. We call him Mercy.
Okay, that's closer.
Okay, that's close.
Like, well,
how do you get?
Wait.
Not Aubriana.
It has to be on the post because the dumb bitch decided let's just go.
Is that Jason?
Okay.
Is that what I caught? Jason?
And they're both girls.
Is that Jason, right?
Yep, Jason. I love that.
Oh, because
shout out to my French background.
It's called the schwa. It has a schwa over the C.
Accent schwa.
This motherfucker talking French.
He took French.
Oh, wait. Okay, you're right.
This was Jean-Louis.
Oh my God. His own.
¿Dónde está biblioteca?
I thought Sosa was about to sing the beginning of Laverne and Shirley. I didn't know what was going on.
No, man. I was trying
That's what it sounded like.
This show
I was trying to
so
say the
far.
Creole, but I forgot what it was.
I've been trying to say my top 5 for a while, but
it's on.
throwing me off.
I do apologize, everybody. This show has gone so far off the rails.
Wait,
we had a list of things to talk about tonight.
Is that my fault? It's my fault again?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to say my top 5 real quick. I did Breaking Bad. I did The Wire. Sopranos, but the last 2 weren't on yours. Mad Men for me. And honestly, I had to think about it. Friday Night Lights, the TV show, was my 5th.
There was a TV show?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good. Michael B. Jordan was in it.
Wait a minute. Was that before or after The Wire?
That's after. That started like 06, 07, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Michael B. Jordan was in it. There's a lot of good people in it.
I still need to watch The Wire.
What's the guy from Bloodlines? What's his name?
You talking? Damn.
Skeet Ulrich?
Which guy? Which guy from Bloodline?
The main one. The main one that was the sheriff.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
I don't know why I can't remember his name. Then the lady off of Nashville played his wife on the show. The daughter wasn't. What's the dude what's the white guy who keeps getting roles, but nobody really knows him? He played in that John Carter movie. What's his name?
Oh, shit.
See, exactly. He was on that show.
Well, the guy that played,
he played David Koresh recently.
Taylor or
David
something.
Koresh.
Taylor, what's his name?
Kitsch. Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah, he's in that show. There's so many people in that show. Like that show was a really good show.
Friday Night Lights. Wow.
And the girl off of Lovecraft Country. I'm not remembering names tonight because it's late.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. She's on that show. That show.
Yo, that
great.
shit
wait,
went forever, man. That shit went 6 years.
The girl's name. Because she got like 18 brothers and sisters, and they was all
yeah.
Come on, Journey.
Journey.
We'll
call her Smollett, but her brother name is Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett. Journey.
Journey.
Smollett.
But yeah, my honorable mention were Atlanta, Snowfall, Better Call Saul. I gotta watch more for it to be on my list. And I actually put the Mindhunter show that's on Netflix. I love that show.
Smooye.
Smooye, Lady Smooye.
Hey, I say Better Call Saul already because, I mean, it's just, you know, how many spinoffs are so terrible they're like, eh.
But yet
Better
they
Call
got a
Saul's
show that's a
good spinoff.
They got the top show on TV twice, like some of the best drama TV. Twice.
Exactly.
You
Narcos is like 6.
I only watched the first season, so
Narcos is dope, man.
I love the first season. What you about to say, Rich?
Now we're just gonna say you said talking about spinoffs. You know, you technically Frasier's a spinoff of Cheers.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I mean,
And
it's rare, but it happens.
That show has lasted
Cheers
technically a long time.
I love Cheers. I love Cheers. That show was amazing. You did kind of worry about the people like y'all in this bar every day.
Well,
what's funny is that's actually a real life though. If you actually go to a bar a decent amount, you'll see the same.
Listen,
if you talk to the bartender, they said they'd be there every day.
I used to be in speakeasy like that.
That's how it is.
There
I used
you
to
go.
be in a bar like that too.
It was just shit. Those were what my friends were.
go to Applebee's on Divine. Every motherfucker in there all the goddamn time.
Divine?
Shit.
Oh, I ain't been to that since college, bro.
Oh boy.
For the all-you-can-eat chicken tenders and riblets.
Yeah, that's when the riblets were good. They trashed.
Oh yeah, this is probably when you first got here. We used to go all the time.
Because fuck.
Yeah, that place.
I
used to
did
be
watch
jumping.
The Good Place. The Good Place is dope.
What the fuck is that?
The Good Place. Let me see if I can explain this premise. The Good Place is
No,
but it's a comedy to where a bunch of people die. They go to hell, but the premise of the show is one of the demons is charged is given the opportunity to see if he can redeem these souls by creating an entire world in hell that looks like heaven, but they call it the good place. To see if they can find the good in like these 4 or 5 people or 5 or 6 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
But it has Ted Danson in it.
Ted Danson.
Oh, I know you're talking about now.
Ted Danson is the demon with the power. I mean, with
That makes sense because he's a piece of shit.
Is he?
I mean, in movies. I'm sorry, in movies and TV show, he always plays that.
He did do blackface one time.
Yeah, he did do that. Yes, he did do that.
When did that happen?
It was okay. He was dating Whoopi.
Was he really?
Yes, he was. Yes.
No, I remember that, but was he really? Is what
I'm gonna say something that's not a real popular thing. Whoopi Goldberg and Jumpin' Jack Flash would have got it.
I have to Google. I don't remember that movie. Really.
Why?
No.
Would have got it.
Why?
Dark-skinned woman, and she was beautiful. She wasn't ugly.
I never said she was ugly.
Yeah, society painted Whoopi Goldberg as ugly in the 80s and 90s. She was not ugly. She had a different look, and she was dark-skinned.
I want to say 1 or 0 once I found it.
Oh no.
Yeah, her and Jumpin' Jack Flash. When that Shredder was tearing her dress off, I was like, "Come on, Shredder!"
Oh my god. So Brian,
it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah. I'm with Israel. That's a no for me.
Got it. Oh shit! I'm trying. Hey, in my mind, I try to piece it together.
Wait.
I was like, maybe if I was drunk. Nope.
Izzo, are you talking about neck down or are you talking about neck up?
I'm talking about neck up.
Well,
unless Brian's talking about like
Milo said you lost a point.
You just lost a point.
Wait, but Mobile said,
"Oh, was this the one where she's dressed up like Tina Turner?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just remembered it now.
God damn it.
Hey, but
God goodness.
Man, seeing the technology of this movie, like, man, time has changed.
We have come a long way.
wait, so let me ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Grace
There are a
Jones.
lot of people who think Lupita.
No, I'm cool.
hell
I'll pass.
no.
I'll pass.
Wait a minute.
Strange.
You can't. What's the difference?
Grace Jones looks like a dude.
Y'all are terrible.
All of it, dude. Like
anyone that
but like all of it, dude.
Oh no, Grace Jones. You're not to be PC because they won't be. You wouldn't have sex with Grace Jones. Grace Jones would have sex with you. So
if a person was cocaine,
I'm a man who likes to be a man. So I'll pass.
You heard me just now.
No,
if cocaine was a person, it would be Grace Jones.
Oh damn!
What does that mean? I'm trying to think. What?
Wasn't she in Conan? I feel like she.
Yeah.
Was.
Mm-hmm.
No, was it Conan?
No. Was she in Conan?
No,
it was.
That
was Mad Max.
Mad Max. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Hey, Marcus. That cup of Similac that you're sipping on, take it to the head and shut the fuck up.
Sipping on.
Put a chocolate ball.
I named the ice cream flavor Strange. I put a chocolate ball.
Strange.
That is fucking hilarious.
Marcus.
Hey,
that was a very beautiful woman when she was of the age, maybe closer to mine.
Oh, you talking about Eartha Kitt?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. She was amazing.
I saw a picture of and God bless her day because she just passed Cicely Tyson when she was dating Miles Davis in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful woman. Oh my God, beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. There was
we lost too many. 2021's tripping. We lost too many already.
We'll end this in a second, but there was an infatuation with the certain look of a black woman back in the 50s and 60s, and there's no denying that. If you had lined up Cicely Tyson and Eartha Kitt and even Maya Angelou, I don't know if y'all have seen any pictures of Maya Angelou in the 50s and 60s. She was not ugly.
I keep hearing about it, but I haven't seen it.
No,
there was a look. There was a look that was an obsession.
What about Esther from
Esther Rose?
From
from Stanford and Son.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, baby. Yeah. Oh my God.
No. Esther Rose was the mother on Good Times. What was the lady's name?
No, definitely not her. I'm about to say no.
It was something Sanders or something.
Talk about LaWanda, whatever her name is. I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
there you go, bro.
Yeah.
LaWanda Page was a feather dancer.
Yep.
That opened up for Red Fox in St. Louis, Detroit, Chicago, yada yada.
Yeah.
Milo, I'm in.
What did she say? Hold on.
You just put it up on the
face. Oh hell no! I'm not in that. Nope.
I am. What? You're going to hell with me? What are you talking about? Let's go.
I'm not predicting anybody's death, and y'all discuss that off the show. We're not going to do this on the show. So, if you want to watch, if you want to listen to our past shows, you can go to any of our online.
Hold on, you didn't even give Nick and I a chance to say what our top 5.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
Nick, go ahead.
God damn, I was trying to think our top 5.
I feel bad. I had to type mine.
I've never seen Sopranos before. I'm just now getting to mob movies and mob stuff. So I'm eventually watch Sopranos.
You're a lawyer. They're gonna be your clientele, motherfucker.
Nope.
But The Wire. I love The Wire.
Still haven't seen The Wire.
Even though Izzy's gonna laugh at me, I'm a lawyer. I like Law and Order.
I do too.
He's gonna laugh at me.
You are what you watch.
All day watching Law and Order.
I prefer the original Law and Order though. The original. That's that one.
Oh, okay. See, I could deal with that.
That's my favorite one, the original one.
Yeah, I can deal with that. I like seeing those in HD when they pop on TV.
Yeah. Martin. I did like Breaking Bad. I would have said Game of Thrones, but I hate how the show ended. So
they fucked that last season. As well.
Last episode.
I heard those dudes pretty much took that money and ran on that last.
I usually shows like that. If there's a last episode that's been going over so long, I don't watch it. I still hadn't watched the last episode of Lost. And I love.
Who the fuck watched that anyway?
I've heard that was a good show. I
didn't watch the last episode. Did not watch.
Problem is, I've heard too much about the last season, so I never want to watch it because I already know everything.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Real quick, because y'all said the way shit ended, Dexter ended terribly, but there's a movie coming out that hopefully fixes that. Dexter's in my top 6, so just
okay.
Nick, did you get all 5 of yours?
I stopped at 4, but go ahead, Rich.
All right. So for me, I had to go back. All right. So Breaking Bad would be one. Well, this isn't in any order, right?
Right.
Okay. But Breaking Bad, Fringe.
Oh yeah, that was good. Fringe used to come on Fox.
Fringe, yeah. Season 4 got a little rocky, but 5 picked it up, and I was like, all right, the way it ended, I was like, okay, slow clap. Frasier, I'd actually have to say as a show, even though it's like a favorite, but at the same time, it's like because it's just aged really well. Like for whatever reason, you can still watch it today, and it still seems relevant for whatever reason.
Frasier being
yeah.
Frasier, the radio cues are dumb. But go ahead.
The Venture Brothers.
Oh wow!
And
what? Testicular torsion. So it's
it's a cartoon. The Venture Brothers is one of those shows where it started as a parody and then it went to do its own thing, but then it became better as it went on. And then I'm just gonna say, just for nostalgia's sake, I know it's gonna seem strange, but I would actually have to put Beast Wars in my top 5.
Okay.
And it is because
isn't that recent?
No, that came out when we were high school.
It's 1996.
Yeah. Well, middle school.
Mm-hmm. So,
but I would have to give a couple of honorable mentions to the Moondocks. Would be one of those. And 2 shows that I like started watching but haven't finished yet would be Mr. Roboto and Counterpart.
Mr. Roboto.
Yo, Raimi.
Yeah.
Can we? I know we're gonna extend this a little bit, but I want to talk about little things real quick.
Oh God!
No. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Rich. Go ahead, Rich. Go ahead.
No, you're good. That's all I
saw y'all talking about in the chat, but I know Nick didn't
cut
like
his camera off.
I liked it, but it was slow and different.
Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, y'all go ahead. And it's not a movie I plan on seeing, so go ahead.
That movie
pissed me off. Mr. Roboto was good though.
Yeah, I mean the show itself, I haven't finished watching it yet, but the show itself was actually pretty solid.
Because the first time I ever saw him was Need for Speed. And then he starts popping up on other shit like Twilight, Mr. Roboto. I'm like, yo, this dude's a dope ass actor.
Yeah, man. Did you see him in what's the Queen movie? Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah. No, I haven't watched it.
Man. Yeah, he played his part. The movie itself is okay, but him playing Freddie Mercury, yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Milo. I appreciate that.
This is why we shouldn't be prejudiced.
Good shit. It translates. Good shit is good shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like Mr. Roboto, and that's one of the ones I started watching and I never really picked back up because I think I was watching too much stuff in between.
That's actually what happened. The same thing happened with Counterpart also because have any of y'all seen or heard of that show?
With J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You said with Jenna Jameson.
No, no.
That's all I want again.
His ass.
We're talking about porn. It's not part of this category.
We did not say nothing about Jenna Jameson. So this is
I couldn't pick her out of lineup. So
this is visual proof that Izzo watches white bitches.
I really don't. Don't get your hopes up if a white person's watching. White woman's watching.
No, I haven't seen The Outsider.
I love y'all. Oh, yes, The Outsider is good. That has Ben Mendelsohn in it.
Outsider.
Ben Mendelsohn's a great actor too.
Yeah, and Ozark. What's his name?
Bateman. Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. He was producer on that too. That's his show that he brought to HBO. I think it's only one season, but that thing was good.
Which one?
The Outsider. That was excellent. Milo, I appreciate that. That was good. It's off a Stephen King book, I think.
Before we end, Sosa wanted to say something about Little Things.
Yes. Okay. Hey Nick, you wanna get in on this bitch?
Yeah, let's go. Go for it.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
Let's go.
Go in.
So 2020 fucked up a lot of things.
Yeah.
It pushed things back. It did all this bullshit that uncles do to their fucking nephews and nieces.
Whoa.
So
I don't know.
So Little Things came out. Little Things, I was excited because you can't front on Denzel Washington.
Right.
Remy Malik. I don't want to fuck his name up. Remy Malik? Is that?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, yeah.
It's close enough.
The main character in Mr. Roboto, he was in Need for Speed, he was in Twilight. Like he did a lot of. He was Freddie Mercury in the Queen movie.
Yeah,
a great actor.
Yeah,
and I always talk shit about Jared Leto.
Jared Leto's the truth, bro.
Yeah, you say that.
I know.
I'm that. Like, fuck him.
I'm not really.
I watch this movie. I'm like, yo, he's the highlight of the fucking movie.
He was the highlight of that movie.
You gotta give Trap Joker another chance.
Right.
Hey, yo, Sosa. When he had snuck into the house and he called the cops from the bar and he was sipping that drink and waving his hand, I lost it. I said
that part was good. Yes,
that was good. That was good.
Wait,
I said this motherfucker acting.
So
he's being so weird.
So the movie
trying to reel you in. Where we going?
Little thing. Let me say this. So spoiler alert. If you want to stop watching right now, Little Things is supposed to be about. It takes place in the 90s. A serial killer is.
I guess I gotta fucking
do something. Okay, I'm plugged in. So a serial killer is in Los Angeles.
Yeah, right? Los Angeles. It was right after the Night Stalker situation.
Right, and it's the funny thing is, it's what 1990. So it's like
85 is when 84, 85 is when Night Stalker thing happened.
Right. Oh, and you got to watch that documentary too.
Which just came out like 2 weeks ago.
It's a great documentary.
Great documentary.
So, think about South Central LA during the 90s, like right at 90. Right. Jared Leto plays just some loser, just some kind of, right, vagabond or whatever.
He works at electronics.
And it works at electronics.
A repair shop, yeah.
And like anybody who works at a spot where you can bounce from spot to spot, you end up being a suspect. Denzel lost his mind like 3-4 years ago, doing some,
Well, to be fair, it was
everything.
To be fair,
he was a cop in LA.
It was a murder he couldn't solve, and now he's back in town for a similar murder.
Okay.
Yeah, he was obsessed by to solve that and be.
It's law enforcement being obsessed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rami did good. Rami, whatever. Denzel did good. I just didn't like the way they stopped it. It just the
movie, it was abrupt because I was like, wait a minute, did that?
It wasn't ending.
It was like Soul. It was like Soul all over again,
and it pissed me off. Fuck that movie.
Because once that movie got slow, I was like, where are you taking me? And then okay, here we go. And then like, boom.
It started off slow. It picked up at the part you're talking about when Jared Leto called.
Yeah.
Called from that bar when he ordered Shirley Temple, which threw me off. I'm like, okay.
Then
Shirley Temple.
The movie kind of it went back down for me when Jared Leto had the guy Remy coming to the car with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seemed very random.
Unrealistic. That was so unrealistic. And then after that, it went downhill for me.
Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. So, for you guys, he caught you then.
Yes, what she
Jared caught me when he
that
was
shit is crazy,
and he was like he was just having fun with it, and I was like, this is how Joker and Suicide Squad should have been. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel you. Real quick, did y'all know what Milo's talking about? Have y'all ever seen that documentary?
What's that?
Don't fuck with cats.
No,
I haven't watched it yet,
bro.
I'm gonna watch it.
When I tell you the craziest shit, that's all I gotta say
about that movie.
Wait a minute. Is it crazier than Tiger King?
Okay, no. What?
Is it crazier than Tiger King?
It's Tiger. I didn't even want to watch Tiger King. That's not interesting to me. No, this is real life stuff, like extra real life stuff.
Okay.
All right. So, if you want to for next week. I'm sorry, y'all still talking?
I guess we're not.
We're at like 135.
Yeah, we're at 135. Hey,
fuck it, we got all night.
Next week we're gonna be back next Tuesday. We're gonna be doing our thing. Milo, stick around. I'm gonna give you the link so you can come here and talk to us because you want to chit chat with us for a minute. I will be back next Wednesday, guys. I do have to talk to you. We might be. Never mind. I'll talk to you after the show
again.
He been told you that, so we know you were drunk.
But anyway, we'll be back next Wednesday from 10 until whenever we figure out we made enough points. Because we always write about everything we say in here.
Wait, what?
Nah.
Nick said he's right.
Hey, Marcus.
I mean, but that's his job.
Nick said, I am a lawyer.
I'm sorry, Chicky can't sleep in that house with Sosa yelling like that at 11:30.
Y'all be good. We see y'all next.
Every fucking morning.
Bye, everybody. I want to give you